ke Selallo. There are many things as the character peace and mamu wrong with this, turns with that. But there's one thing in common in every Christian church. Ke Selallo. Even though it's a house twice. You go to a Catholic church, for example, you follow a line. And then now if you go pele, and then you go to like a Methodist church, but not from one cup. And then you have churches like ours. But the message, yes, Selallo, it's always the same. It doesn't matter who can get faith. Message is one, yes, Selallo. And go mafelong a lengwalo. Re botsa hore Jesu a re le sa le etsang di weke fetsang mo etsa ka teng. Le ho bole and a leads as well. So we know why we know it's religious land. And we know why. So but today in character already discuss what is the meaning as land? What was the actual meaning behind religious land? Because it's one thing religious land regularly. But if I understand the meaning as land, then it means nothing. So, scripture said today, main character I think is someone who how to you don't need to Bible. Everyone knows Judas because he's one person. More fancy, 2,000 years later, the Christians still the name Judas is known by everyone. Judas, that person would buy exactly what. And this is because history is judged in a certain way. And now for the New Testament, from the first time you mentioned, after you the one betrayed Jesus. So as soon as he's introduced, you already know what ways are in future. And then Hababala the disciples of Jesus. It's always Peter, Andrew, James, John, and always number last. Judas, the one who betrayed Jesus. So, from the first day you check the Bible, you know about Judas, and you know Wednesday. And I get the secret from the start. And it is said, more life or life after Libizola always le coma. Something afterwards going. That one. And you always find it good life in Sabatobanga. Every time there'll always be a comma after Libizola. And it's those of us battling DB as much as one Western year. Battling will always remember to put that comma every Wednesday. Again, there's a lady called Bible Mary Magdalene. The reason I'm not Magdalene as is fun high. It is to remind her of only prostitute. So it's Mary, the prostitute. So that Landro Pueta Langa life as Kai Tibala Rena Conchikima. The factor can now in Jesus below to it's fine, Maros Kalevala, only prostitute. So we always find these things just to keep us in our place. So that now guys don't forget, we know who you are. after lebitso la hao, which is very sad. Or it's us Christians that talk about forgiveness, but we always put a comma after lebitso la someone. How many of you said, "Mang mang comma wa gay"?
Yeah.
We all do it. Because I think as Christians, if there's one thing that is specialized on, we know how to judge people. More than the degree, we are so good at it. If not the Olympics now judge about, it will be Christians number 1, number 2, number 3. Because we are that good at it. But what I like the scriptures, was how when a conversation here, we say, one of you will betray me. We say just one of you will betray me. And for me, it's something, it should make us excited sometimes. Or we have a God. We have a God he makes sure that there are some things that he keeps away from social media. Because he knows us. We have a God that knows how to keep quiet. I keep it to himself. Because I will need, if anyone will get again, I can't spend it because of the way we treat that thing after that. We will remind you looking at that comma after Vitola and remind you every time. But I was already people that's what we do because we know your stuff. But we have a God that hides our stuff from people because he knows we're not. We like to put a comma on Go company with they don't fit and go as an interview. Not one of you told them the real you. Because we are trained to how we interview. Only specific answers that are in a certain way. So you have to go there and pretend. Because what's everything about you, reality is they won't hide. And that's a guarantee. I don't care how good you are. How can you come on what's the tabas? How fair at all? So he ends it. But not how to what you they're not going to employ you. Because what can you comma after your name? And we have to thank God for how high from people like us. And most students are today, as much as really main character be Judas, and I know hardly of getting how Rona always related to the only victim, not the bad guy. So what I want to tell you today is, today go fill out on Judas. So don't sit there and think we're not going to just about betray you. And what you're hearing is not to make a betray. No, we're talking about you. I know what you're getting, but touch your neighbor and say this. Today you must touch yourself for you are the Judas. So don't make mistakes. You are the Judas. Because when Linda, you're not going to come up with and so Jason Thomas he doesn't say Urkema. Because, and then afterwards, Bali 12 asked the same question. And this is the part important for Rehoboth. Anyone who can John will know these words. Again, it's because we need to get to a point where you need to switch off the part of judge and then you sit and judge yourself. o ko tswe go ditabeng tsa batho for 1 minute o shebetsa how fair or nna ke right na because ba itse ba botsisa are gore ke mang are o kentseng letso la hae mo sekotlolong. Now most of us re go le go kerekeng le rena ka tla gore Judas na ditse ka sekotlo la liwane ba re o kentseng letso ra oh that obvious. No. Nearly like buffet type thing. Everyone o kentseng letso la mo plating and tabrod. So Harry motho o kentseng letso la hae ke eno ke buang ka ena. It reminds the 12 for all of you are sinners. All of you. So we need to remember while we busy judgmental, your mom you too are a sin. And then unfortunately, renda parnale a spiritual arrogance. Because we think corona services only services and we forget to come in. Doesn't matter what it is. How would you say the parent is going next door? So we need to stop acting like Ronare special. No. This was a reminder for God. And that's why it's going to be all. Because how fair they have sinned. Each and every one of them. Just like not one of us is perfect. Not one. If not only perfect, we're not like Jesus or but no one qualifies. No one qualifies. We have all messed up. And we continue to mess up. And if you come how long do you or are citing as can exposed? Because we like to judge the public and we forget our own private. Really, the only reason they are private is because Mudimu Kavi. And any type are going to expose a. So while you're sitting on your high horse, only super judgmental, remember, for the reasons how Rosadi said, it's not because you're good at hiding things, it's because you decide to how it feels. And so after this conversation, Hans about Nana. Just a question or Nana. But Thursday, Wednesday, Judas already registered Patezulu Pata. Side little that day. Why would such question is stupid so? But answer is simple. It's possible to Judas Nasa or try and saying a bad. Just like it's possible for us who is a little wrong, it's not a big deal. It's possible to think, it's easy to do things so feel also understand the consequences are there. With a simple example, and I'm not saying to say, I'm just making an example so that people understand what I'm talking about. If someone who 15 or 16, it's one decision, but that decision will affect them for the rest of their lives. Their life will never be the same because of one thing. One thing. And this is what I mean, we can sometimes do something and only feel it's not a big deal. But the consequences that day, it will affect us for the rest of our lives. And then Judas had this decision. For him, it wasn't a big deal. But when we saw Joseph moving, oh, okay, to him, it's not a big deal. All he did was about one say, or Joseph moving, that's it. What's wrong with that? The reason we all know what's wrong with it is because we know what happens afterwards. But in from his point of view, he says, but Like all sorts of things. Surely so like, what's the worst that could happen? It's not a big deal. We told the challenge for nothing. But we know what happens afterwards. We know the consequences and actions that are. It's possible to be sinning and not knowing that we are sinning. It is possible to go around life and put our all is well until you are really, really messing up. And I know you're getting right over Gamoya. Answer everything. No more, there's more. And I'd like to say, the sign here where you are growing in your spiritual walk with the Holy Spirit. It's not Urwali Piper guy. It's got nothing to do with Shashwa guy. You can have a gift and mean nothing. It makes no difference. The sign here where you are growing is if that every time you are about to do something wrong, the Holy Spirit reminds you. Wrong. If you've ever been in a situation you're about to do something, and something in you kept on telling you, that means you're growing in your walk with the Holy Spirit. Not to worry, it doesn't matter. But also, the importance here that the Holy Spirit is to show you who you are messing up and for you to recognize who you are messing up. If we ignore it, then again it doesn't help. There is nothing that will change your life here how than you realizing when you are messing up. How about every time when you're messing up? It's easy by ignore. And it's also easy that anyway or what of a liar about it again. But when you find out when you are messing up, it's easy for you to change it. Because it comes from you. And that's the importance of the Holy Spirit. The last thing, the story, is just has a feeling to discuss how Judas and now number last or work and nana. How more Arab will be chill, so happy. Which means at this point, everyone knows Judas. The one thing that didn't happen each and every church. How can you compare? Everyone knew Judas went in. But no one said how could you wait? Can you imagine again? If you find out something or something, Ramona next week, Bishop. What's the first thing we're gonna do next week? What's Judas says he stayed. And afterwards, everyone in that room knew what Judas went in. But Judas only everyone. Because Selallo is there to represent something. It represents forgiveness. But whatever you've done, it is forgiven. The difference, Judas was offered forgiveness. I reject. That's the difference. And many of us are struggling with things because we refuse to accept forgiveness. Selallo represents three things. To cover our mess, or in relationship with Him. Number two, it's forgiveness. Selallo is there to remind us and offer us you are forgiven. And the reason we have to read before just Selallo is so that once you sit and think about what you've done, how we are not just Selallo, it becomes a reminder of that thing that you've done has been forgiven. That's what it is. So Next time I will just lalo. I know how to you can't expect someone. I explain this lalo for 30 minutes again. They have to speak for 5 minutes, but because we're not even listening. Just remember what it means, so that you know what it's supposed to give you. Discover something else. It is about forgiveness. So whatever you've done, if Jesus was willing or forgiven Judas after what he has done, it doesn't matter when I will say, he'll forgive whatever you've done. So accept the forgiveness. Yes, lal. And that's what's about Arabic.